To matters education, the exercise to select 2021 KCPE candidates who will be joining Form 1 this year may be concluded by either Monday or Tuesday next week. Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha, speaking after he commissioned a competency-based curriculum CBC classroom at Kenya High School in Nairobi County, reiterated the ministry's intention to ensure national schools in the county reflect the country's diversity. As Grace Wangoi now tells us, the government says no Form 1 candidate will be left out of the exercise in line with the ministry's 100% transition.
The wait for Form 1 selection of the 2021 KCPE candidates is coming to a close end after Education CS Professor George Magoha announced that the candidates may know their fate by Monday or Tuesday next week. As usual, stiff competition is expected for places in national schools with a reputation for good performance. Many learners who performed well have their hopes up to get into good schools. Magoha has in the past maintained that the criteria for selection into national schools is one that should see candidates from across all counties represented. The CES commissioned a CBC classroom at the Kenya High School on Wednesday, where he said the same should be expected this year, as Form 1 selection criteria will be based on affirmative action considering geographical distribution countrywide.
I'll be fair. For those children who have no capacity, I want to thank His Excellency the President again for making available a large sum of money which is going to enable us to get scholarships, elimu scholarships, for 9,000 disadvantaged children. 4,000 of those children will come from urban slums, like the ones in Nyeri. I've been to all of them. And the others will now be to every sub-county, because I've known that even in Gatundu South, there are poor children there, excuse me please. There are poor children there. Even in my village, there are very poor children there. What we shall make sure is done is to ensure that we get the right candidates for this position.
So far, the first phase of complete CBC classrooms is at 90% countrywide. Magoha says contractors have been able to construct classrooms within the budget of 788,000 shillings. Despite these, security challenges have, however, slowed down construction of CBC classrooms in Lamu and Baringo counties.
Mandera, Wajir, Garissa, and Siaya have completed 100%. They completed 4 weeks ago. There's another battery of 10 counties, and of course Meru. Meru was the very first one to complete. There's another battery of 10 others, and I can tell you Nyamira, Kisii, Kisumu, Kirinyaga, Kitui, Nandi. They are just about to complete. I think they'll complete by this week. In terms of regions, after the northern region, Nyanza region will definitely complete first because it is at 97%. We only have a few challenges in Lamu. There are a few classrooms to be built there. Some of those areas are operational.
Even as KCSE marking continues in examination centers across the country, including Kenya High, Magoha maintained that those involved in examination malpractices will face severe consequences.
I warned those busybodies that anybody who dares to mess with the integrity of the examination will come under the full force of the law. So the chickens are seeming to be coming home to roost, because anybody who was found with evidence to try to breach the integrity of the examination shall be punished according to the NEC laws and the laws of the land. If you are a politician and you want to make noise, go to Mount Kenya and make the noise. I shall not listen to you. Every child, including those who are related to me, shall get exactly the same dose. So politicians should stop making noise. I'm not listening to them.
Grace Wangoi for TV News Watch.